Hi guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic spring. Um, I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about something that comes up to me a lot in conversation with patients, and that's, why not buy hearing aids at Costco? I know someone who got their hearing aids at Costco. What's different about Costco versus going to a private clinic like yours? And I think that's a great question, and it's something that can be awkward to discuss because you're talking about competition, and it can be hard to bring up. So I thought it would be a good thing to address in a video like this. So there's a few things that I have thought about that would stand out the most. I mean, obviously, I feel like this practice here, we offer very special experience that you can't get a lot of places, let alone a Costco. So, and that is in and of itself what sets us apart. But generally, like when you compare private clinics or ENT clinics to Costco, what's the difference when you get your hearing aids? So one of the biggest things would be accessibility and convenience. Costco's shopping centers are in big city centers, and if you don't live in a big city center, you have to drive quite a ways to get to one, and so that can be an issue for people who live in more rural areas like we do. Also, you're just when you're calling a big box store, you're not getting some of the familiarity you would have with a private clinic. Like for instance, when you call there, you don't know who you're going to be talking to. The providers, you may get a different provider every time. It's a bit more impersonal of an experience. You probably get like a call center a lot of times at box stores versus a person that's familiar with you and can pull up your chart and just talk to you about some things over the phone. So another one is pricing and transparency. Costco is able to price their hearing aids at a discount because they are a huge corporation and they do a huge amount of business. So private clinics, we cannot compete with Costco on price. That's something we're just not able to do. But we do offer superior products. The products we offer are made differently, and they have superior technology to what Costco is selling. So it's not apples to apples in that sense alone. But yes, they can sell hearing aids at a much lower price generally than we can because of the amount of business they do. Okay, next up, quality and technology. Private clinics provide a wider variety of models and technology compared to Costco. Basically, providers in a private clinic setting like this, we're much more highly trained. We have doctorates. We are allowed to by the manufacturers to fit things that can't be fit at Costco because they just require a higher level of abilities and clinical experience. And so that's something to keep in mind. Personalization and service quality. Because we are private clinics, ENT clinics, that we have highly educated and extensively trained staff, the care the patient's going to receive is going to be more personalized, and there's going to be a wider variety of options available, not just hearing aids, but also implantable devices. If a patient is a candidate, those types of things are going to be discussed. Tinnitus treatment solutions can be discussed. If there's a medical issue that comes up with a person's ears, we can diagnose that and take that and deal with it when it happens. So you're in much better hands in that regard. We also offer a wide variety of products for patients who have trouble. They're just so hard of hearing they need accessories. Maybe they need an alarm to help them wake up, or an amplified telephone, whatever that might be. As private practice audiologists, we have access to a lot more tools to help our patients. And then there's the aftercare. In private clinic settings, we set up our patients routinely to stay ahead of their wax issues that can kind of come to a forefront when everyone makes earwax. When you wear hearing aids, it sometimes accumulates more in the ear canal. And so as audiologists, we can stay ahead of that, check your ears for wax every 6 months, clean your hearing aids, keep them working well. We offer warranties on our products, typically 3-year warranties. So that's something that Costco does not offer, and including loss coverage. So we offer these extra services. If you have a repair, we'll fit you at our clinic. We fit loaners on any patient that needs them. We have a variety of loaners. We always have brand new technology to demo on patients. So if someone's thinking of spending hundreds of dollars on a repair because their hearing aids may be 6-7 years old, they may say, let me take home a loaner set of the new technology. And so, but either way, whatever the case may be, we always offer loaners to people so they're still hearing while their hearing aids are out for repair, and that can take 1 to 2 weeks. So that's a big benefit that you don't get at big box stores like Costco. And finally, financial assistance and insurance. Costco doesn't offer any financial assistance or work with insurance companies. We work with most major insurance companies. We also provide financing options. We have a lease to own option. We also work with the Lions Club to help people obtain hearing aids that can't afford them. So we have a lot of options for patients to help them hear, as well as financing options like credit cards with zero interest financing. So we offer a lot of different ways for people to obtain the care they need. And so we're just more flexible. We have a better patient experience overall. And I think that when you think about all of those benefits, it's easy to see why a lot of people choose to go with private clinics like ours. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. And either way, however you obtain your hearing care, I hope that you're having good outcomes and you're successful. That's the main thing that we always care about. We want to make sure that our patients and everyone with hearing aids is hearing well and they're successful. And if not, it might be time to get a second opinion at a private clinic. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.